Hello, Bitcoin watchers. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Market Watch. I hope everybody is having a great Monday. So we definitely had an interesting week last week. I'm gonna start right here in the charts, and Bitcoin is just kind of holding steady. Even after that terrible CPI report last Thursday, we did see a little move down, but it was really short lived. Prices actually ran down and then finished higher on the day. It's very odd behavior, but we are currently still in this box. We're not even approaching trying to get to the top of it right now. So 25,000 is the top. The bottom, well, I have the bottom down here at 17.3, but it's really 18.2, and we just have not been able to break through there. It got close right here, couldn't do it. It's been kind of moving back up. So as for now, we are. I guess I want to say we're moving sideways, but really not moving at all for Bitcoin. We're standing between the high 18s and 19. So we'll just have to see. We'll keep watching. Um, See what comes the end of the month. The next date to be looking out for now is going to be the November 2nd Fed report, because since inflation came in higher than expected, much higher than expected, we can kind of expect the Fed to raise those interest rates again, at least 75 basis points. So, but let's look at something very, very interesting that happened in the S&P with that report that I want to point out here, of why we look at charts to see what's going on, to try to base our portfolio building on. So if you remember from last week, let me redo this. Remember from last week, I had this drawn out, right? Had Fibonacci on here. I was saying that I was expecting us to get back into this area because this is the 50% 618 area. Look at what happened when that report came out. Report came out. Well, first, remember last week I said that it takes a lot of selling to make a stem like this. That's the first thing I said. Then I also said that we probably going to come down in this area. Look what happened. We flushed down, stem touched this area, and found a ton of buy pressure, and it shot us back up. And now we made a stem up. I can't make this up. I mean, this is why, if you don't know, Fibonacci retracement is so important. It's so vital to your trading, even with portfolio building. It helps you make wise decisions and see what's going on. So another thing in this same area, if you look here, we had a rally, a base, and a rally. Whenever that happens, there's going to be a lot of, well, and this was to the upside, so we can expect a lot of buyer pressure here. So it's going to take something major for us to push down in here far, a black swan event, or the Fed doing something unexpected like a full point or something. But you see what happened. I mean, if you were trading the S&P and you just entered as soon as they hit 50%, had your stop under the 618, great trade, easy win. But for our purposes, the reason I was showing this is just to show, because the S&P and Bitcoin is kind of correlated right now. I could expect, if we get this bounce here and move up. So right now, I'm kind of expecting Bitcoin to go a little bit higher. I'm not expecting a huge rally, but for the moment, I'm expecting it to go higher. I wouldn't be surprised if the S&P and Bitcoin kind of moves higher all the way up until we find out what the Fed is going to do November 2nd. But that's just, we don't know. But this is why we watch. But right now, with us getting this bounce right here, we may not be breaking through to see new lows for Bitcoin in, this week or next week. But the market does what it wants, so it could. I'm still expecting, because I'm expecting more interest rate hikes. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to finally break through that 18,000, get down into 17, 15, and anywhere in that area. It's just great. That's a great buying area for Bitcoin. Um, and that'd be great buying area for other coins you're looking at. Um, and we're gonna start moving into this area where it'd be really time to ramp up buying of all the good projects you're looking at out there. And so there's going to be a ton of what I really want to let people know right now is that even though gas prices are through the roof, food prices, inflation is a killer, right? Inflation is killing us. But you have to find a way to invest right now. Dollar cost averaging is the way to go. I mean, especially with crypto, because you can get a good project, for nothing. I mean, 22 cents a coin. There's projects out there that's less than a penny. Are gonna be good projects in crypto. So, what I really want to get across is that even though it may seem hard right now, even though it may be like you're like, man, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay this light bill, or I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna gas up this car to make it to work. I understand that. I'm just saying, hey, if you got to cut Netflix off for a couple months to buy some coins, you got to cut back on. Don't get Call of Duty at the end of the month. I understand. I know I'm talking crazy. I know, but you know, do what you have to do to try to invest a little bit every check right now, because if you invest through this seed time, once we start getting a relief rally and we run into the Bitcoin halving and we take the next bull run up, you are going to thank yourself that you put 20 bucks a check into the crypto market to build your portfolio. And so that's what I'm here to try to share with people, to give that value of how to build a portfolio, why we build a portfolio. And again, if you haven't already, get my free Bitcoin market cycle report so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. These boxes may not mean anything to you if you haven't checked out that free report. So check out that free report. It is in the description. So you can see why I'm doing these videos every week, so you can see how you can benefit from the Bitcoin market cycle, because this is nothing new. Look at this one. I'm just gonna go back just one. People was saying it was over right here when Bitcoin was $3,600, and then it ran up to 67,000. So I mean, you can take advantage of that, and not just in Bitcoin, but in all the other cryptocurrencies. Because when Bitcoin runs, everything runs. So there is nothing like a crypto rally. So make sure that you're in position to take advantage of it. That's all I'm saying. So, get the free report, learn more, start building your crypto portfolio today. You will thank yourself in about 2 years. 2 years, you're gonna be like, yeah, starting to build. I mean, we're gonna be able to dollar cost average all the way through 2023. Why everything is on sale, and just stock up on all the great projects. And when they start running, it's going to be glorious. So get on this journey with me. We're going to take it together. We're going to enjoy it together. We're going to prosper together. To the next video, as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye bye.